everyone, welcome to my studio space here in my house. Last video I showed you how I did the bisque fire with my kiln outside, and today I'm starting to work on glazing, painting my pottery with the glaze coats so that I can fire it again for the glaze firing. To show you something I'm working on that's kind of new. I was making some butter dishes. They look like this here. And what I did was I stamped a leaf texture in the clay when I made them. So these are all hand built. And then what I'm doing is working on trying to make the texture show up. So I was rubbing some Underglaze. I'm using Spectrum Underglaze in black, and just rubbing that into, or painting that over the leaves, and then rubbing off with a sponge all the excess. So that's what I'm working on right now, and I was going to show you. Okay, so I'm just taking a paintbrush, and I had a little bit of extra water over here because my underglaze is kind of thick. But I'm just painting over top of the leaf. I wasn't really worried about whether I'm staying inside the leaf or anything. Using a little bit of water just to thin it down a little bit. So I did that over the whole thing here. Once I had it all covered with paint, took it over to the sink. So we're gonna go back over. I'm gonna go back to the sink and just show you how. Okay, so you're gonna wanna have the water running with my sponge anyway. Get it really clean, and then you just very gently, with gentle pressure, just wipe over top of the design, making sure you wash it off frequently. Alright, until all you see is the veins showing up. And there are some like marks right in here. I'm not really worried about those. I think those look kind of cool too. And then my plan is I'm gonna go back over the leaves with some fall colors. So, kind of a fall butter dish design. My plan. Okay, so I got that done. My next step then, I'm gonna let these dry. So later this afternoon, I'll show you the next step where I paint these with the other colors of Underglaze watered down. I'm trying to figure this out. So what I want to do is do a wash over the leaves in fall colors. I'm going to use some Underglaze. This is Spectrum Underglaze. And I was going to water it down. It's just kind of like watercolor. So my paint tray here. I'm just going to add some water to it. Trying to get it as thin as I can. And then I'm just gonna go in and kind of paint over the leaves. My idea is that this would be really just kind of light, barely noticeable. So this orange, it says it's orange, but it's very orange. I've used it before, so I might add a little bit of red into it. Give it more of a red orange color. These underglazes are like really thick. I've been sitting for a while. Oh shoot. Alright, just gonna add a little dab of blue just to kind of calm that orange down. See how that does that. Whew. Yeah, I think that did it. I don't know if y'all can see that in the camera. It's not so crazy bright. Just adding some water into it to thin it out. So basically just painting in all the leaves with the watered down Underglaze, and then I'm going to go back over the whole thing with 2 coats of the Amico Clear Glaze. I'll do 2 coats of that over the whole thing, and then fire it, and we'll see how it turns out. Alright, so I have them all painted with the Underglaze. The next step is going to be painting them with the clear glaze, 2 coats. Alright, the next video clip is going to be them finished. See what they look like. Back from the glaze fire. I wanted to show you the results of my butter dishes. That's kind of what I was focusing on with this video. They turned out really good. Kind of from my vision, what I thought they'd look like. And so I just wanted to show them to you. And that's that Spectrum Underglaze with 1 coat. And then, you know, black Underglaze rubbed into the texture. And then 2 coats of clear Amico glaze on top. Alright, so that's that one. This is my favorite, by the way. And then the fig ones, the fig leaves I used, with 1 coat of green, it didn't show up really good. It kind of burned off, I guess. So I would suggest if you do the green, maybe do 2 coats of that as a wash. Or maybe I just had it too thin. But anyway. And then there's this one here. Lid. This was the only lid that had different colors on it. And then this is the other fig. Okay, so overall I'd say, based on my vision for them, that it was a success. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video showing the whole process of how to make pottery, and you can see that it takes a while to do all the different steps to get from beginning to end, and you never know what you're going to end up with at the end. So that's kind of the neat thing about it, but it can also be the frustrating thing. If you spent all this time on it and then you have to end up throwing it in the trash, which I've had to do to a couple pieces this time around, unfortunately. So, all right, thanks for watching. Catch you later. Here's my dog. She's like, "Why are you so boring?" Oh. She's like, "What are you doing?" Okay, she's not much for video camera. All right, later.